Well, thanks so much for joining us on the Seven Churches of Revelation tour. We are here in Ephesus, one of the most excavated cities of the seven churches. And we're here in the theater. And this would have been the theater if you go back and read in Acts chapter 18 and 19. This would have been the theater where Paul was not brought, but two of his friends were brought when a riot took place because a man named Demetrius was a silversmith. He was making these idols to the temple of Artemis, the goddess of Artemis, and it was hurting business. Paul's bringing people to Christ. It's hurting business, and so Artemis got his other silver workers together, and they brought two Christians here, and for 2 hours in this place, for 2 hours, they would have shouted, "Great is Artemis of the Ephesians! Great is Artemis of the Ephesians!" So Paul came through Ephesus on his third missionary journey and really set up shop. In his third missionary journey, he was here for almost 3 years. He taught here, he discipled here. Many people became Christians, and the place of Ephesus, the church of Ephesus, became a very strong church in church history. John, the Apostle John, was the bishop here for a while. He was exiled from here to the Isle of Patmos, where he wrote Revelation. Mary, the mother of Jesus, you remember Jesus said, "John, here's your mother," and to Mary, "Mother, here's your son." And so John took care of Mary. So her house is supposedly in this area as well. So a lot of church history in Ephesus. But the church, the first church in the letters to Revelation, they are commended for everything they've done. Their doctrine is solid. They are commended for being mature. They are commended for having solid doctrine. But the challenge of the church is this: they lost their first love. Their head knowledge is there. Their heart passion is lacking. And so Jesus says, you need to come back to me. You need to remember what it was like when you first started serving me, when we first started our relationship together. You need to repent of the things that are standing in your way, and you need to return and have that fellowship with me that you once had. Now, the church in Ephesus is an interesting church. It was founded by Paul, again, on that third missionary journey. He stayed here probably 52 to 55 AD. The letter of Revelation is written in 95 AD. So 40 years later, 2 generations, they still know the knowledge, but they're losing out on their heartfelt love for Christ. And Jesus says, if you don't remember and repent and return, I'm going to take away your lampstand. What's interesting is when Paul was here in 50 AD, this was a thriving area, one of the 4 largest cities in the Roman Empire, a huge harbor, all kinds of things going on here. The temple of Artemis that pilgrims from all over the world came to. That was the 1st century. By the 4th century, the city had declined, and by the 7th century, the city was abandoned. It's just a reminder that the things of this world, they don't last. Even great cities that were built where people thrived, beautiful homes here, they don't last. And it's a reminder to us that the love for Christ, only our love for Christ, only our serving Him, that's the only thing in this life that lasts. So the reminder to the church of Ephesus, you lost your first love, is a reminder to us, this world can distract us and can pull our passion away to different things, but we have to keep our intimacy with Christ as a priority in our life and not abandon our first love. If you're watching this and you have, do what Jesus asked this church to do. Remember where you were, repent of what you're doing, and then return to the first love you once had. Thanks so much for joining us on this 7 Churches of Revelation tour. We appreciate so much. And next time, we hope that you're able to come with us.